Hey, great morning. It is Friday, June 18th. So before we hit the road, today we're moving to a new location. So I'm going to put up the topic of the morning. Let's see what we have today. And then take the four-leggeds out on their morning jaunt. Then basically, I'm pretty already packed up this morning. It only takes a few minutes. Packed up, swept the place, ready to go. So I want to, stop on the way to my new place to get provisions. So I want to do that earlier in the morning so it's not hot in here, so I don't have to stress about the four-leggeds in here. Okay, now I swear I shuffle these cards. I keep getting the same one coming out yesterday and today. No matter how many times I shuffle them, I keep getting this card. So it's Soul Radiance, Phoenix Rising. Phoenix Rising. Sometimes it's like that. It gets on a topic and it just wants to stay there. Apparently, there's more to be said on that subject. So, okay, who am I to argue? Phoenix Rising, Soul Radiance. So what are they going to have me talk about today? Okay, next card out is Stuck in the Mud. Okay. And Mountain. Okay. All right. So it's going on a little different track this morning. So what we have, if you feel like you are stuck in the mud, you're just not going anywhere. And a lot of times, again, you reach a point in the path where you reach like if you're trying to diet, you get a set point, and it doesn't matter what you do, you're not going beyond that for quite some time. Even though you're trying your hardest, whatever, it's just not happening at the moment. You just feel totally stuck. Absolutely stuck, okay? And there are those times, where we reach a point in our practices or something, and especially a spiritual journey. You think nothing's happening. I've gotten to this point. I keep doing the practices, and it's just things don't look like they're going any deeper, okay? Or you've gotten to the point of the mountain, and it just seems, the mountain seems so overwhelming to you, okay? It's overwhelming. It's like you can't even think about starting, okay? But, you can take it step by step. Just take it step by step, okay? And you will surmount the mountain. You've got to challenge yourself, okay? And know that no matter how stuck you seem to be, if you keep continuing and working at it, you're going to get there, okay? It's like if you start to dig a hole and you want to go down, 10, 20 feet, it's a big project. And you just got to keep at it. You got to keep at it. You got to keep at it. Okay? You will get there. Okay? So don't lose hope. But no matter what, we are like the soul radiance, the phoenix rising. I know sometimes you feel defeated, but they will be rising. You will be rising again, okay? So you just need to continue to stick with things. Another thing, something I see people doing on their spiritual paths too, that they don't get anywhere, is they go from teacher to teacher to teacher, and they pick up this little practice, they pick up that practice, they pick up another one. So they're digging a little hole here, then they go over here, then they're digging a little hole here, then they go over there and they're digging a little hole here, and they wonder why they're not getting any depth. Well, if you keep just running around digging little tiny holes, you're not going to get anywhere. You have to actually stick with something and continue forward with it in order for it to bear fruit. Okay? Things take time to open. Things take time to move forward. Okay? But no matter how you feel like maybe you're coming down to ashes. It's just, you feel dead in the water. The phoenix rises again, okay? So you just got to stick with it. Even if you feel like you're stuck in the mud, again, you got to give it time. And eventually, you'll be able to get out of it. And the mountain, okay? You've got a mountain. You got to just do it step by step, and don't give up. I saw the other day this video, and it was unbelievable. This woman was like a triathlon. She is tough as nails. And she went out in Utah to train. She trains across the deserts out in that heat. And unfortunately, she slipped and fell and shattered her whole pelvis. All the bones in her pelvis were shattered. And nobody knew where she was. And she literally drug herself across the canyon floors. Now, that's somebody that's tough. There was another one out that got lost in the Grand Canyon, this girl. She went out, she didn't take her backpack. She had one with her, was going to go on this hike. She got lost. She decided, I'm not going to carry the backpack, it's too heavy. So she left her coat, her water, all the things she should have had with her. She left them, and she got totally lost. She wandered around, for 2 weeks out in the desert. And, when the weather drops there at night, it's cold. It's really cold. And in the day, it is just extremely hot. And she survived out there 2 weeks. She was not going to give up. Now, she did find out there one little place where it had this little drop of water that was coming. And one thing she did have, she had a purse with her. She had a little eyeglass case. She would catch this water that would take hours to get this water in, and she would have the water. So she was able to find, something to sustain her with water, but she had nothing for 2 weeks to eat. And thank God she was, they did find her. But 2 weeks. So again, the point is, don't give up. No matter how difficult it is, don't give up. Keep going, step by step. And I know how frustrating it is. Trust me. I know in my own journey, when you get to the dark night of the soul, and it seems you're going nowhere, and the pain is so bad you don't think sometimes you have to go second by second to get through it. Not day by day, okay? If it's day by day, then you're doing well. Sometimes it's hour by hour, and sometimes it's minute by minute. And sometimes it's second by second. But you will get through it. Okay? You will get through it. So hang in there. You know, continue going forward. Remember, the phoenix is going to rise. You've just got to hang tough sometimes to get to the next level. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Much love and light. Thanks for tuning in. If you've enjoyed this, please give a thumbs up. I do so appreciate it. And I'll see you online.